on Pinterest and all in Meenakari. So I thought I should learn this kind of work also. I should learn this art also.
Okay, well, that's really great. But then again, as I told, yes, definitely you all are going to enjoy. So all of you should have a paper and a pen for now. Everyone can get ready with it, because once Varsha ma'am joins us in this session, you all will be talking to her, and by the time you can arrange with a paper and a pen. Because for today we'll be learning and covering the very basic shapes and figures and patterns of Meenakari. And then ahead with this, I will be having something really amazing for everyone. All the people who are, even if you are learning it out of hobby or you are going to take it professionally ahead, I have something really amazing for all of you that I'll be discussing in the very end. So again, a question comes, who all are here to learn it out of hobby or you are going to take it professionally? If it goes out of hobby, you can write hobby here in the chat box. And if it goes out of profession, you can write professionally over here in the chat box. So quickly, if everyone can respond me here and I'll be able to see. Okay, so Uma ma'am is learning out of hobby, Sayali as well. Okay, so Payal ma'am is learning it as a profession. Peksha ma'am is learning for both. Okay, well, that's really great. So yeah, it is not a, big deal, but then definitely everyone is going to enjoy it here with us for sure. And I'll be spotlighting Varsha ma'am over here on the main screen so that you all will be able to see her. And just confirm me once she's already here with us, if she's there on the main screens for all of you or not. So give me a moment and I'll just pin her on the main screen. Varsha ma'am, if you can, make me the host of the meeting.
Definitely. Just a moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll be spotlighting her now for every one of you. And I hope you all are ready to start with the workshop. A quick response of a yes from all of you here in the chat box. And you all are able to see her, right? Quickly, if everyone can respond me with a yes here. Yeah. So Varsha ma'am, we can go ahead with the workshop now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can see a lot of people on the screens, beautiful faces on the cameras.
Good afternoon, Varsha ma'am.
Good afternoon, Aradhya. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Kavita ji. Sayali, Pali, Siddhi. Hello. Hello, Siddhi. So sweet. Okay, I can see a lot of people on cameras and a lot of people off cameras. That's not done. At least in my class, no? So I want to see a lot of people on camera so that we can exchange some positive vibes. You all have to smile all the time, first of all. Super fantastic. Okay. Hi, Nimisha. I can see Nimisha as well now. All right. So I'm going to start off with my introduction very quickly and then we will be starting off with the session. Okay. So hi everyone. My name is Varsha Srivastav. I'm from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. By profession, I'm a handcrafted jewelry designer. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an online educator and a social activist too. In the field of paper jewelry, I hold a award as well as national record. I have been awarded from the Central Ministry of India as well as many state ministries and the governors of 2 states. And I am also an empaneled designer and artisan from the Ministry of Textiles of India. So this is about me. It's been more than 7.5 years. I am working in the field of paper jewelry and art and crafts and a lot of art forms. And I actually do a lot of art forms because of paper jewelry. So the national record which I have is the record of making the paper jewelry designs, and the designs which I have made are 300 designs so far. And that has actually crossed 1500 designs till now. Okay, so in all the designs I actually do different art forms as well. So this is how lot of art forms are there in my life, and Meenakari is one of them. And I really want everybody to participate in the things whatever I'm going to tell you, whatever I'm going to ask you. So here comes the first question, and the question is that how many of you know that from where is this Meenakari originated? Anybody? Okay, Aradhya wants to tell. I want everybody to write it in the chat box quickly. Okay, Siddhi says Rajasthan. Okay, Jaipur. All right. Jaipur, Rajasthan. Okay. Come on, more people. We have 56 people in house. Mumbai, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Pune, Tamil Nadu. All the states will be counted, right? I feel so all the states will be counted. Rajasthan. Okay. Okay. All right. So everybody feels that it is an Indian art form. Yes? Right? I can see the expressions on everybody's face. No, guys, it's not an Indian art form. It's a Persian art form. Yes, निमिषा ने फिर से बताया, तो निमिषा ने बाद में सही बताया. Actually, this is a Persian art form. And थोड़ा सा Google बाबा भी काम कर ही देते हैं कभी कभी, है ना? चलो ठीक है, no problem. चलेगा चलेगा, इतना चलेगा. Okay, so this particular art form is a Persian art form. And yes, this was actually practiced by the craftsmen of Persia and the craftsmen of Sassanid era in Persia. So like we have the eras in India, we have the Iron Age, Stone Age, Indus Valley civilization. Similarly, there was this era in Persia, which was Sassanid era, and the craftsmen of Sassanid era used to practice Meenakari art form. So this is basically originated from Persia. Okay, now you can I'll tell you one thing, then you can say that this is from India as well. We have some rights on this. So the thing is that this particular art form was brought to India by the Mughal emperors in 15th century. So we have this art form existing in India from 15th century. This is a very famous Mughlai art form. And now you can say that we have some rights on this art form. Okay, so this is majorly practiced in 3 states, that is Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Okay, so those who said UP, those who said Rajasthan, those who said Gujarat, they are completely right. This is actually practiced in these 3 states, majorly practiced. So you see, Nakashi is one of the parts of Meenakari. Then this is known as Lal Meenakari in Varanasi. Then you can see Meenakari on jewelries and in Rajasthan. You can see it on jewelry boxes as well in Rajasthan. Then you can just find this particular art form on fabrics in Gujarat. So this is about Meenakari, about the origination of Meenakari. Now I'm going to tell you very, very interesting thing about Meenakari. That is that Meenakari has 2 meanings in it. This particular word Meenakari has 2 meanings in it. So first word is Meena, second word is Kari. Those who are writing this can write this as well. Okay, first word is Meena, second word is Kari. Meena means heaven or paradise. Kari means to do something on something else. Together it makes paradise on an object. So this is such a beautiful art form that this is called the paradise on an object. Another thing is that Meenakari art form is actually the kaleidoscope of colors and patterns. That means that the colors and patterns constantly keep on changing when we make Meenakari. It is actually made up of using very, very vibrant and brilliant colors. And this is why this particular art form looks very beautiful. Now, this art form is actually done by 2 techniques. Okay, so first technique is that we actually do this on the hard basis. And hard basis means the glasses, the ceramics, the metals. And whenever it is done on the hard basis, especially the craftsmen used to do this. Okay, so whenever they used to make it on the hard basis, they used to do it using the enameling process with the intense heat. Okay, and second technique is doing it on the soft basis. So whenever this particular art form is done on the soft basis, that is paper, canvas, fabrics, this is done using the colors. And we actually use the glass colors and acrylics because these colors are very brilliant and very vibrant. Okay, now I'm going to tell you that 2 types of colors are involved in Meenakari. Okay, first color is the base color, second is the detailing color. So we actually make the base, we make the design, and that design is called the detailing, and we do the detailing with the detailing color. So we generally use the 3D outliners for that. Okay, so I'll be talking about the soft base technique because obviously we won't be doing any hard base technique in the masterclass. We will be doing the soft base techniques. Okay, so soft base technique mein, whenever we are doing it on the fabric, on the canvas, on the paper, on the coasters. So we actually do it using the 3D outliners. Okay, so first color is the detailing color, that is the 3D outliner. You can consider 3D outliner. And second is the base color. Okay, okay, Aradhya, Kari means to do something on something else. Okay, I hope that is clear. Yeah, yes, Palak, you can also use the marble powder, you can also use the Shilpkar clay. Okay, But generally, I use 3D outliners because that is something really perfect. एक बार में कर दो बस सूखने के बाद perfect, right? So this is done with the 3D outliner, and actually the 3D outliner is the detailing color. Yeah, now I'm giving the example of the base color. Second color is the base color. So whatever space is left on the base, we use the base colors for that. So we generally use the glass colors and acrylic colors for that. Okay, two colors are mostly involved. Now I'm going to tell you the last thing about Meenakari, then we'll be starting off with the session. Last thing is that we have two types of it as well. Okay, there are two types of Meenakari. First one is Ek Rang Khula and second is Pancharangi. Ek Rang Khula and Pancharangi. Now there is a similarity between these and there is a dissimilarity. The similarity is that in both Ek Rang Khula and Pancharangi, we use the detailing colors, same detailing colors. Okay. So if, for example, if I'm using the 3D gold outliner, then that will be same for Ek Rang Khula or Pancharangi. And the dissimilarity is, which makes the difference between the two types, is that base color, if I'm using one single base color, then that will be Ek Rang Khula. If I'm using more than one base colors, then it will be Pancharangi. Okay, or multiple base colors, then it will be Pancharangi. I'm giving you the example of it. Suppose I am preparing a necklace for myself, okay, and I made some detailing design, and that design is done by 3D gold outliner. Now, if I'm just adding one single base color, suppose I'm adding red color in the complete set, the base color, I'm talking about the base color, then that will be Ek Rang Khula. And if I'm using red, yellow, yeah, red, green, yellow, blue, multiple colors, then that will be Pancharangi. Okay, so we actually talk about the color scale. What is color scale? I'll just let you know in the middle of the session. So this is actually decided about the color scale, like what colors are used where. So it is a proper contrast based painting, and about the color scale I'll be just discussing during the session when we will be making the borders. So today you have you have your first session. Let me know how many of you are first, like you are attending the first session. Can I get some responses? Okay. Aradhya is there. Ravina is there. Okay. Siddhi, lot of people are there. Super fantastic. Okay. So guys, whenever I start off with any of the courses, I always start off with the basics, because I feel that if the alphabets are clear to you, you can easily make the word, you can easily form the sentences, right? So I always start off with the basics. We go step by step. And today I'm going to teach you the basic shapes, basic borders, the description about color scale and everything. And once it is clear with you, I'm going to show you the things which I actually make and I teach in the master class. So once I'm done with my session, I'm going to show you the stuff as well, which I actually make and I actually teach in the master class. And after that, our wonderful moderator Rashi will be telling you about the master class details. So everybody has to be there till the end because we have a lot of surprises. And yes, those who are taking my class, like I can see a lot of bachas as well. So you can take my class as a hobby class. You can take my class as a professional class because I am into this profession, and I also take my things as a hobby because that makes me super duper happy. Okay. So now I'm going to start off with the session. Before rotating the camera, can I ask everybody to form the V? Can I see some V's on the screen? Yes. And what does that mean? Can anybody tell me? Anyone? See, Ritu knows this. This means Varsha ma'am. Yes, this actually means Varsha ma'am. After that, it means victory. Because आपको मुझे याद रखना है throughout the session. भूलना नहीं है मुझे. Okay? So chalo, I'm going to start off with the session. I'm rotating my camera. You have to be ready with your pen, paper, and scale. And the moment you are ready, just write ready in the chat box. Let me see how many of you are ready. Okay. I'm ready with my table. Okay, all right. Fantastic. So I can see a lot of people are ready. Let's start off with the session. And yes, we will be starting off with the basic shapes. Now, there are few universal shapes. There are few different shapes. Everything is important whenever we are making any of the art forms. I'm going to teach you everything is step by step. So everyone just write Meenakari, basic shapes. Meenakari, basic shapes. Now I'm going to make different shapes, and I'm going to use different terms as well. So you can make the arrows and write. Pen is gel or ball pen. I am using the gel pen. You can use any pen. Okay, don't worry about it. So I'm going to start off with the first shape, and that is the circles. Two instructions before proceeding. If anybody has any doubts during the session, if you want me to repeat any of the shapes, any of the borders, you can just write it in the chat box. Please repeat. I'll just repeat it for you. Yes, pencil is okay. Okay. And second thing is that if I'm going too fast during the session, then you can please let me know. You can tell me that, ma'am, you're going too fast. Please slow it down. I'll slow down my speed. Okay. So this is the first circle, and this is the hollow circle. Now I'm making another circle, similar circle, but I'm filling the color inside. So this becomes solid. First circle is the hollow circle. Second circle is the solid circle. Third is the dot. Then I'm making the hollow circle and another hollow circle inside this. Yes, Kirti, you have to draw along. Okay, just enjoy the session. Then I'm making the hollow circle and I'm making the solid circle inside this. First is the hollow one, second solid, third dot, fourth hollow inside hollow, and fifth solid inside hollow. Now I'm going to make the drops. And once I'm done with my basic shapes, I'm going to tell you what all shapes are extremely important. You have to tick mark those. So this is a normal drop, just a normal drop. Then this one is a pointed drop, normal drop, and then the pointed drop. Then I'm making the drop towards left and right, but do not twist it very much because it will become a mango motif then. And what is a mango motif, you will get to know in 2-3 minutes. Then I am making the horizontal drops. Again, do not twist it very much. And last one is the long drop, like this. So these are the drops. Next, I'm going to make the domes. Any queries, any doubts, you're free to ask. Just put it in the chat box. I'll take the questions. So this is a normal dome. This dome is little bit pointed. And this dome is very much pointed. Like this. And all these shapes has their own importance. All the shapes are used in Meenakari. And once I'm done with my session, once I'm going to show you the things, you will understand how important these things are. Okay, so I'm making the normal dome again, and I'm making the line. So you can also make the domes and you can make the lines below that. Now after this, I'm going to make the beetle. Beetle is the pan shape actually. Okay, beetle. So I'm making a normal beetle like this. Then I'm making the same beetle again, and I'm making a line from here. This is a leaf pattern, obviously. The beetle is the pan shape, pan is a leaf. Then I'm making the pointed beetle. Like this. This is the pointed one. And then the beetle with spirals or coils. Now, what are the spirals and coils? You will get to know in 2-3 minutes about that as well. And this one is the pointed one with the spirals. Like this. So a lot of people have joined in late. Those who have joined in late, welcome to the session. You can see whatever I'm drawing. Once I'm done with my drawing, I'm going to show you the full page. You can take the screenshot and practice later on. Okay. Now next, I'm going to make the triangles. Just make a normal triangle like this. Make it upside down. Make it sideways, left and right. Make the triangle. Make another triangle inside this. And this is the hollow triangle. Then I'm making the triangle and I'm going to make the solid triangle inside this. Kirti, I'm drawing the last beetle again. That is the spiral. It's like this and like this. This is the spiral. Okay. All right. So proceeding further, I'm going to make the cones. Just make a V, make it upside down, make it sideways, left and right. Make a cone, make another cone inside this, and then make a broad cone like this. Kirti, I hope that is clear to you. So these are the cones. Now next, I am going to make another shape, and that is the mango motif. So here comes the mango motif. It's MANGO MOTIF. Mango motif. Okay, I have to repeat the domes once again. All right. So this is the first dome, normal one. This is a bit pointed. This is very much pointed. And then I have made the dome and I have made the line. So you can make any of the second or third domes and you can make the line. I hope that is clear, Praveena. Great. Okay. Okay, I have to repeat the beetles as well. Okay, I'm repeating the beetles, Suvarna. So this is the first one. Then I made this and I made the line like this. Then I made it pointed one. This is the pointed one. Okay. Then I made the normal one with the spirals. And then the pointed one with spirals. This is the pointed one with spirals. It's like this. I hope that's clear. Okay, now I'm going to make the mango motif, and there are two other names for mango motif. One in Hindi, one in English. So mango motif is also known as paisley in English. PAISLEY. Paisley. Okay, and it is also known as carry in Hindi. Okay, so I'm just going to make the mango motif. This is the first one. Then second one has lot of coils in it. So this is the second one. And then this is the third one. Yes, Praveena, the thing which you have to follow is the contrast actually. Okay, contrast is very much important in this. And once I'll proceed with the borders, I'll tell you about that. Don't worry. Okay, so these are the mango motifs. If anybody wants me to repeat the mango motifs, I can repeat it for you. Now, next I'm going to make the spirals. I was talking about the spirals. So I'm going to make the spirals now. For making the spirals, just make it like this or like this or like this. 1 second, Siddhi is showing. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Then I'm making it inwards. Then I'm making lot of spirals like this. Lot of coils in this. You can also make it this way. And then lot of coils in this as well. Like this. Yes, I can repeat the mango motif, Anusha. So first one is like this. Second one has lot of spirals like this. And third one is like this. I hope that's clear. Now I'm going to make the semicircles. Semicircles. Welcome, Anusha. Just make the semicircle like this. Make it upside down, sideways, left and right. One line and the semicircle. Then I'm making it upside down and another semicircle inside this. Soma, we call a mango motif that we call in English is paisley, PAISLEY, paisley. And in Hindi, we call it carry. Okay. Yes, yes, Kirti, you can show it to me, whatever you are drawing. No problem at all, dear. Wow, very beautiful. Very nice, Siddhi and Kirti. I can see your drawings. Okay. Now, next, I'm going to make the lines. And this is the last one. After this, we will be proceeding with the basic borders. So I'm going to make the lines, and we have some subcategories to the lines. So the first one is the curved lines. Curved. Now there is a slight difference between the curves and the semicircles. The difference is that the semicircles are broader in comparison to the curves. So the semicircles are actually broad and curves are just like this or like this. And we are making inwards, outwards. You can also make the curves like this, like this. Now do not twist it very much, otherwise this will become the spiral. And I also make the curved line like this because I use it for the leaf pattern. So you can make the curves. Then second one is the vertical lines. And can I get the responses and reactions? How many of you are active? This is the vertical lines or straight lines. Let me just get some reactions. Oh, great. Very nice. Enjoying? Very nice. Thank you, Aradhya, Kirti, Namisha, everybody. Fantastic. Praveena, Siddhi, Anusha, very nice. Soma, thank you so much. Udya, Syali. Okay. Third one is the horizontal line. Horizontal. It's like this. Yoga Lakshmi, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Praveena, Umaji, everybody. Okay. And fourth one is the tilted line or diagonals. We also call it the slant lines, diagonals. Tilted or diagonals. It's like this. Fifth is the dots or dotted lines, putting the dots close to each other, putting the dots far from each other. Sixth is the parallel lines. Slanting, yes, yes, slanting lines. Slanting lines, tilted lines को भी बोलते हैं, tilted or diagonals or slanting. Parallel lines are the lines which do not intersect each other. It's like this. Seventh one, wavy lines or waves, and these are the high waves and these are the low waves. Yes, definitely you can take the screenshot of it, Mayuri. No need to ask for that. You can take the screenshot. Okay, so with this, we are done with the basic shapes of Meenakari. And now I'm going to tell you what all shapes are extremely important. You have to tick mark those, okay? Okay, so let me tell you what all shapes are extremely important. First one is the drop shape. Then we have the domes, we have the beetle, we have the mango motifs, spiral, and curved lines. All these 6 shapes are extremely important, though all the shapes are important, but these are extremely important in Meenakari. You can practice them multiple times because these shapes are very much used. Okay, now we will be learning the borders. Borders. So I'm going to teach you 3 kind of borders. First, thin borders, then medium-sized borders, and then the broad borders or thick borders. Okay. So in thin borders, we will be making the lines which are close to each other. In medium size, the lines are not that close, not that far. And in the broad borders, the lines are very far from each other. So if you generally, I will be making it randomly, but if you want to measure it, if you want to make it with measurement, then for the thin border, you can use 0.5 centimeters of measurement. For the medium size, 1 centimeter. For the broad border, 1.5 centimeters. Okay. I hope that is clear. So I am just going to make the random borders and I'll be speaking it every time that this is medium size, this is broad, this is thin border. Okay, so first border is a medium size border and I am making 2 lines like this. This is a medium size border and I am going to make the domes in this. Domes. Inside this, I'm going to make another dome like this. And then the third one goes solid. Making the third dome as well, and that goes solid. Then I'm putting the dots over here like this. Okay. And now I'm going to explain it to you that what is Pancharangi, what is Ek Rang Khula, or what is color scale and the detailing colors and the base colors. Okay. So whatever you see, that whatever I have drawn with the black pen, everything is the detailing. Whether this first line, this line, all the dots, first dome, second dome, third dome, everything is the detailings actually. And this can be done with the 3D outliner. And I'm just writing, I'm giving the example of gold over here. Okay. So gold 3D outliner is the detailing color in this case. Okay. Now you see we are left with the white portion. We have the white portions left. So white portion we have left with white portion, which is the background. So you can see this is the background. So I'm generally coloring this with the yellow color, that is the light color. If you're opting any of the light colors for the background, then this particular portion which is inside the domes, which is the front pattern portion, that will be colored with the dark colors. So I'm just writing red for this part, the space between first and second dome, and green for the space between second and third dome. Okay. So these colors are the detailing color. These colors are the base colors. Okay. So the color scale is that what colors are used where. So if I'm using the light color in the background, in the front patterns, we will be doing the dark color. If we are coloring the front patterns with the light color, the background will be of dark color. You have to maintain that contrast actually. That is only the color scale. Okay. Now I have used 3 different colors over here. That means the base colors are 3. So it will be Pancharangi. If I'll be using only red color, suppose only green color, then that will be Ek Rang Khula. And in that case, the red color, the only red color will be used in the background as well and in the front patterns also. I hope that is clear. Itna katin to nahi hai na? Yes, definitely. Okay, super fantastic. Aur baki kisi ko doubt ho to I'm right here. You can ask. Okay, so this was, okay, I have to repeat once again. All right. You can see whatever I have made with black pen, I have made the arrows. Yeah. So this black portion is the detailing. We generally do it with 3D gold outliner or 3D outliners, and 3D gold, I have written gold. So this particular color is the detailing color. And now we have the white portion in the background and we have the white portion inside the domes. So if we are using the light color in the background, like I have written yellow, then we will be using the dark colors in these portions, the spaces, white spaces between the domes. Okay. So we have to maintain that thing, that we have to make it in a contrasted manner. If the background is dark, front pattern spaces will be light. If the front pattern spaces will be light, then the background will be dark. I hope this is clear now. And if I'm using 3 colors, I have written 3 colors over here because this is more than one color, then this is Pancharangi. And if I would have used only one color, that can be red, green, any of them, then that will be Ek Rang Khula. I hope this is clear. I can see a lot of thumbs ups. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to make another border. And this is also a medium size border. And in this border, I'm going to make the high wave pattern, the high wave shape which I have taught to you. This is the high wave and this is another one. Now making the hollow circles over here. So this is another border which you can use in Meenakari. Okay. And border size depends upon the space you're using. Border size depends upon the base you are using. Okay, size of the base actually. So now I'm going to make the third border, which is a thin border actually. So that can be of 0.5 centimeters. Okay, and I'm going to make the hollow circles with hollow circles, hollow circles with solid circles. So you can just make it like this. And you can also make hollow with hollow or hollow with solid. Even one thing can also work. This is another border. Okay. Now in the next pattern, I'm going to make the beetles. And this is a medium size border. I'm going to make the beetles in this. I hope I'm not going that fast. Maheshwari, Rashi will be answering for this question. Okay. So this is the normal coil beetle. Like this. And I am making the hollow circles over here. Like this. Second one is medium sized. This one is thin. This is again medium sized. Okay, Suvarna. Now again, I'm going to make a thin border. Thin border. In this, I'm going to make the spirals like this. Simple border with simple technique. The spirals only. Okay. Now next border is a very beautiful border. Just make it till here. Then we'll proceed with the next border. Next border is actually a very beautiful border because we have the buds in that. We will be making the buds in that. That looks very, very beautiful. So I hope everybody is done till here. I am not going that fast. Okay, next border, medium size border. Great, great, great. Medium size border. And I'm going to teach you. I'm not fast. Okay, that's good. The bud making, just make a curve. Make a hollow circle, put a dot. Make a semicircle, make two curves like this, the dome and the leaves in this, like this. Thank you so much, Soma. Making the curve, hollow circle, dot, semicircle, two curves, dome, and the leaves. You want me to repeat this? Anybody who wants me to repeat this? Okay, I have to repeat it. All right. Curve. Okay. Hollow circle, dot, semicircle, two curves, dome, and leaves. Like this. I hope this is clear this time to everybody. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Next border has lotus in it. Very beautiful border. Medium size border again. We'll be making lotus together. Siddhi, one moment. Yes, yes, it's nice. Okay. In this, just make a petal. Make two petals each side like this. Make the spirals both the sides. Aise. Again, make a petal, make two petals each side. And the spirals like this. Again, a petal, two petals each side. And the spirals. I hope this is easy. Praveena, there is no as such rule that you have to use this border in this particular drawing or anything like that. You can use random borders for random things, okay? That's not a problem at all. So there are no set of rules like this that you have to use this particular border for this particular painting. No set rules. Okay. Now I'm going to make one broad border. Very, very interesting border. This is a broad border. And let's go step by step. So I'm making a curve. Okay. Then I'm making a petal over here, making another petal over here, making two petals on the upper side and one petal on the lower side, like this. Okay. Then make a curve over here. And remember, I taught you this particular leaf pattern. I mean, the curved line mein last wala. You have to make it right here. The curved line. Okay. I'll just go slow. Don't worry. One curve, another curve, semicircle, and the curve. I'll repeat it as well. Do not worry. Repeating it. Curve, one petal, another petal touching the curve, two petals on the upper part, one petal on the lower part, another curve, curved line like this, one curve, another curve, semicircle, and the curve. Got it?
Varsha ma'am, you went on mute. If you can check this for once, please. And yeah, those who have a question for the recordings. So yeah, for the, the demo workshop, we do not have the recordings, but definitely for the master classes that we go ahead with, we have the recordings for the same. So not for the demo workshops. Unmute. If you can check for once from my end, it is not, just a second. Yeah, if you can try once now.
Yeah, it is unmuted now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It was on mute. No problem. Now we will be proceeding with the last border, and this particular border is the border in which we will be making two lines each side, and this is a medium size border, and we will be making the mango motifs in this. Okay. Two lines each side and mango motifs in this. Yeah, medium size. ये पतली lines बनाई हैं मैंने close to each other. Medium size. In medium size borders, I have kept the space of around 1 centimeter. Okay. Then I'm making the mango motifs in the vertical manner. Like this. You see? Vertical mango motifs. It looks very beautiful when you make the mango motifs. And you know, we make a lot of mango motif extensions in the masterclass. So once I am done with my things, we will get to know about the masterclass as well. I'm just soliding this first one. Okay. I'm soliding the third one. And I'm going to solid the fifth one. And the second and the fourth will remain hollow with the horizontal lines like this. And then between the mango motifs, I'm making the lines like this. This is another border. I hope you guys liked all the borders. You guys liked the session. Can I get some responses in the chat box at how was the class? How was the session? Because I'm going to show you the full page. And I hope everybody knows about me. I have to repeat my introduction. If yes, then please write it that I have to repeat my introduction. I'll repeat it for you. Oh, thank you so much for the appreciation. Okay, everybody knows. That's great. Thank you so much, everyone. And yes, now I am going to show you the stuff, whatever I make and whatever I teach in the masterclass. How many of you are excited to see the things, whatever I make and whatever I teach in the masterclass? Okay, let me just see. Okay, lot